All right, it's a great day in South Florida. I'm here with Sawyer Cells. We just went to Dunkin' Donuts, which you might not think is all that exciting, except everybody in our house was asleep. So we had to sneak out without waking everybody up so that we could surprise them with Dunkin' Donuts for breakfast. And Sawyer, we've done a couple of videos now. You have not really been in any of them. I'm going to hand you this right now and let it rip, sweetie. Oh, actually, I need it back to pack. Thank you. All right, so what did we do?
So, this is not everything, Dad. So, we picked up.
We got an emergency here. We just ordered a bunch of food and half of it's missing. So we
No,
gotta go
way
back.
more than half of it.
What's missing?
Everything but the donuts is no. So, like, everything's missing. The
All
only
right, so
thing.
let's go through the list. We ordered 2 half browns. Are they in there?
No.
2 snack and bacons. Are they in there? 2 pieces, 2 orders of the 2 bagel minis.
Nope.
Jeez, they really messed up. Coffee and 2 donuts.
We have the coffee and the 2 donuts.
I think I'm not sure if I messed up or he messed up, but nonetheless, we're going back.
Yeah, we have to go back.
We gotta go back. All right, so let's keep on trucking. What's the plans for today? So I mean, this is called I Go Adventuring. So what's our adventure for today? Besides screwing up the donut order royally.
Going to Dunkin' Donuts.
All right, that's the adventure. Any other plans?
No, we have church.
All right, we got church. What else?
I don't know.
I got a great idea. There was a guy there. We could give him. We could ask him if he wanted some food.
Okay.
We've done that before.
At least I got my donut that I'm already halfway eaten. Oh,
So you always want to. Well, evidently Boynton runs on Dunkin', but we don't because we left half of our order in Dunkin' Donuts. So we're gonna see if we can turn this into an opportunity to help somebody also, besides ourselves, because we forgot it. All right, looks like we got our stuff. Soy, you do the inventory, make sure it's all in.
So now I want to see if they got it all. Because, yeah. Okay. So here we have snack and bacon.
How many times in this video? We're going to start a so count. How many times do you say so in every video? And we're going to run a tally hunt.
You could actually put that on the screen, you know.
I know that. That's why I could do that. So far, I've heard many.
So I have.
Just did it again.
I know. I have 2 snack and bacons, one for my sisters and one for mine. So.
Again.
So far we have. Wait, are we gonna get the guy something?
I'm going with another place that will some money for them. And money. I haven't definitely gone. How do you create it?
So they gave us everything.
Well, one thing that we noticed when we were going back and forth and now back and forth to Dunkin' Donuts is that there appeared to be somebody who was sitting on the ground and looked like they were down on their luck. And I didn't really notice them the first time, if I'm being totally honest, but I noticed them the second time. And it occurred to me it might be nice to offer him something to eat. However, what I'd really like to do is give him some money, but I don't know if I have any right now. And full disclosure, I don't normally carry any cash on me to speak of. And so everything is done through my digital wallet. I just said so. So my the so meter is going. We're so deaf, yo. Oh, I'm so deaf. I don't know about you. I am so deaf.
I'm feeling 20.
You're feeling 22? Well, I hope not, because how old are you? Don't say it. It's nobody's business. No, seriously. So, seriously, how old are you? It doesn't matter how old you are. I'm only kidding. By the way, that's something The Rock used to say. Now I am trying to figure out how to, you know what? I might have some gift cards in my, in this box over here in my console. Let me check and see. But I want to do something nice for that guy because it's rainy. It's supposed to rain all day. That guy looks like he's homeless and hungry, etc. So if we can do something nice, we're going to do that right now. And I'm going to give this back over to Soy again.
Oh, okay. I don't know why, but I have this weird obsession of saying the word so.
Why do you think that is? Let's talk about it. Let's get into that right now. Why do you have a so problem?
So,
Just did it again.
I know.
Talk about it.
Mm.
Is that how everybody talks these days?
Yeah.
Well, then you are kind of doing what everybody else does. Which there's nothing wrong with that. I'm just pointing it out because I know how intelligent you are, and I know there are more creative ways for you to talk if you think about it. And what I've learned is that people who differentiate themselves in the way they communicate tend to be better communicators. So my job is to point these things out so that you can learn and be the best communicator possible, because I know how important that is. So let's go into Publix right now and see if we can get a gift card and give it to that guy. All right, let's go.
What?
Good.
So going into Publix.
All right, so we're walking into Publix, and we're going to go get that guy a gift card. I'm typically not a big fan of giving people cash because I think it makes it too easy if they have bad intent. And again, bad is a relative thing. It's not like I have any idea what he's going to do with the money. I hope he does it for something positive. But I don't want to make it too easy for him to do something negative. All right. Where's the gift cards? We got to find them. We got them. You found them?
Yeah.
All right.
It's a Dunkin' Donuts gift card.
No, let's give him something like a Visa card so he can use it on whatever he wants.
Oh. Okay.
So I'm thinking, let's give him a try. Now, the truth is, we wish we were like Mr. Beast and some of these other channels where we could give thousands and thousands of dollars, but we're not yet. So we're going to give them what we can, but we're going to make it so they can get some food and have a nice day. So find a Visa card with $50 on it. Where's the Visa card?
I don't see it here.
So this is probably not the Visa section. Oh, here we go. They don't have, well, they only have 25, so we'll give them a $25 one.
We could give him 2.
Nah, I think 25 is good. This one's open. Good morning. Here, you can hold it. Well, actually, I'm going to need it in paperwork. You grab it. Thank you. Have a good day. All right. We are on our way to do something nice for somebody who needs something nice done.
And guys, the food from Dunkin' is amazing.
I actually feel much better about this than I do about the food, but I can't wait to try some of that coffee. Did you just litter? Yeah, you did. You just wiped something off your hand and threw it on the ground.
No, I didn't. I did not.
All right, I'm hallucinating. Just so you know, I hallucinate often. But I definitely was going to call you out on it if you littered, because look at all the crap on the ground. No bueno. And it stinks. Evidently, somebody is making bad choices with their lungs.
Stinks.
Get in. So we got to think about this, because it's possible that when we get back there, he's not there. So if that is the case, then we're going to save this to give to somebody else. But we have to prepare ourselves for that particular
I don't think. I
possibility.
still think he's going to be there because that's the man Brookie gave the stretchy man to.
He's also the same guy that I've given stuff to in the past. I think that's his spot, and that's kind of sad. I mean, I guess it's good that he's got a spot, but it's sad that that spot is not someplace that's not about to get poured on, because if you haven't noticed in the background, it is going to be a very rainy day today. And
It storms a lot during the summer down here in Florida.
pretty much predictable every day at 3 or 4, it's going to rain
Summer.
during the summer. But I don't like to see anybody hungry. I don't like to see anybody down on their luck. And I like to, and thankfully, well, I like to help those folks out sometimes. And when I'm in a position to be able to do so, well, then I do it. So I would encourage you to do the same. But we're going to go and see if we can find this guy now. Oh, man, he's not there. I had a feeling.
How did you know?
Well, because too much time had passed. It took us a while to do all those things. Oh, is this him? No, that's not him. All right, so I have an idea. Let's drive up the street a little bit, see if we can find him, and see if we can find somebody else. But this is definitely cutting into my plan in terms of being there before Brooke woke up, because I was trying to surprise her also. So now you got me saying so all the time. All right, so we're going to check the 7-Eleven. I know. We'll check the 7-Eleven, and then we'll check the shopping center that is adjacent to the Dunkin' Donuts. And if we find him, great. If not, then we will continue our mission in another video. So please subscribe to the channel, like, and we got more adventures coming soon. But this is
5.
I know we got 5 subscribers so far. So thank you to everybody who has subscribed. We got more content coming soon. And this was not a planned video. In fact, none of our videos are planned. We're just documenting our adventures in real time, but we can't find them. So we're going to go home and try to surprise Brookie with some breakfast. And we will continue this mission on another day, or maybe even today, but it's not going to likely happen in this video. Although we're going to keep our eyes peeled because we may find him, yet to be determined. I don't know.
Or somebody else.
Or somebody else. Let's see. So you keep your eyes peeled if you see somebody who you think is homeless or in need, and I'll do the same. And let's get into it right now. So it's almost summertime. How many days of school do you have left?
I have 4.
4 more days of school. Now, let's be honest. Of those 4 days of school, how much of that is going to be real work?
Well, we have to do cursive.
I'm going to go ahead and say 0.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you think you'll do during the next 4 days of school? Sure, you can.
Some. But that I've done. On Monday, we're going to have a board game day. So basically, the teacher turns the whole classroom into like a giant Candyland.
That's cool.
And we all bring in board games. Last year, they had a giant real-life bowling mania thingy. And so this year, we have to bring...
Bowling mania thing? Would they turn it into a bowling? I don't see him in that shopping center.
Yeah.
I don't see him over here, which are the 2 hot spots for finding people that might be in need.
So that's what's on Monday. And then on Tuesday, I have the Miss Francani dance party I won with all those generous donations from Umberto Valvivador, Rico
Well, they don't know any of that
Suave.
story, so let me hook the thing back.
Can I have the fizzy water?
It's not cold. Well, you mentioned those people who donated to your... you just got soaked, girl.
I show them.
You are showing them, but right now I'm in the process of trying to tell them a little story that you didn't fill in the gaps on. I get it. You're wet. Deal with it. There's some napkins back there. That poor guy is going to be soaking wet when it starts raining, but we couldn't find him. The fundraiser that you're going to have a party about is due to the fact that the PTA was raising money and a bunch of people donated to the PTA, which is great. Thank you very much for those donations. We appreciate it. But you had noticed that the people who had donated were names that you're not familiar with. What were some of those names?
Suave.
Rico Suave.
Umberto Valvivador.
Umberto Valvivador. Who else? OG Henny Loke.
Oh yeah. Brit something something.
Brit something something. I'm not familiar with Brit something something. That wasn't me.
Mm-hmm. It was like Mary Beth or something.
No, that was somebody else.
No, it was you.
Mary Beth? That was definitely not Mary
It
Beth.
was something.
Well, I may have came up with another alias too, but the first time I did this, she came in and asked who these people were, and I denied that it was me. But the truth is, all of those people were actually me. And
Not
it was,
all of them.
well, no, not all the donations, just the funny names like OG Henny Loke and oh yeah, and Bootney Lee Farnsworth.
Yeah,
Do you know that OG Henny Loke and Bootney Lee Farnsworth and Rico Suave were all either singers or fictional characters in old school 90s rap that I used to listen to back in the day?
Well, OG Honeylove.
OG Henny Loke. Absolutely. He is a very philanthropic person, and he's a huge fan of donating to the Parent Teacher Association so that you kids can have parties and access to more cool stuff.
The Earth is round.
The Earth is round. Well, I agree with you. Are you aware that there's a bunch of people in the world that think that the Earth is flat?
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
No.
Well, just like no is not a feeling. How do you feel about somebody telling you something that's not true, that you know is not true?
No.
No, it is not a feeling. How do you feel when somebody tells you something you know to be not true?
Disappointed in them.
Disappointed in them. Okay. Does that make you feel happy?
No.
Does it make you feel sad?
No.
Does it make you feel angry?
No.
Really? Does it make you feel ashamed?
No.
I think I've covered all the major feelings. It just makes you feel disappointed.
Makes me feel no.
Makes you feel no. Well, I'll tell you what, when somebody tells me something that I know is not true, it makes me feel frustrated, which can very easily make me feel angry because I'm overwhelmed by because I can become overwhelmed by other people's stupidity.
I'm making funny faces on the camera.
Well, that's cool. Are those funny faces indicative of how you feel?
No.
So you're just playing around.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I don't know if that's going to be something that people are interested in or not, but we'll find out because the market is always right. You know what that statement means?
No.
The audience would be considered, in this case, the market. And so if 1 million people watch your funny faces, it would be the market saying, you really enjoy that. And if the market watching zero, meaning people watch zero, I mean, that means that so far the market is telling us that they don't like the content that we're doing and we got to improve it. So these early videos that we're making are a really good test for us to learn what people like us to do and don't like us to do.
Emotional damage.
I don't know how that makes sense at all, but
I don't know either. It made sense when you said the audience may not like it. Emotional damage.
emotional damage meaning like
Damage.
I don't even know what that word means.
Damage.
Oh, well, it was unclear based on what you were saying. Remember how we talked about being the best communicators that we can be?
Yes.
Well, I didn't understand the word you said earlier. Is that because I'm an ancient dinosaur?
Yes. Let's go explore with my ancient dinosaur. Well, that'd be a good to start every video because it's I go adventuring.
I go with my ancient dinosaur.
No, let's go adventuring with my ancient dinosaur.
Asian dinosaur?
A.
Are you familiar with the term enunciation? Enunciation means that you pronounce your words clearly so people can understand what you're saying. And thus far, you have not been enunciating in a manner for me to understand.
So the reason is
So, boom, boom, boom. This so meter is going to be off the chain in this video.
At the end, you should have like
I'm
a so meter
definitely
to like
doing-
1,000, and then you could have a little exploding.
Exploding? Exploding. Girl, have I taught you nothing about how to speak English? Exploding?
Exploding
Exploding? You did it again, for crying out loud.
on purpose, though.
I
And it
don't
could
think so.
stop. It could be exploding, and it'll be.
How is it possible that you got on a roll in your school and you think exploding is pronounced explosing?
Because I'm exploding this video. Ah!
I want to make a comment about that butt that's exploding in the background over there.
What? Oh my God! Oh, great heavens!
All right, so we are pulling into.
Yes, yeah.
We're gonna see what this does. Do you think we beat Brookie before she woke up?
No,
Oh, we're gonna find out. You think she's gonna be happy or sad when we get in there?
I don't know.
I do. It's gonna be. Well, I don't know, but I think I know. We're gonna find out. All right, so we are pulling into the garage.
We are home, people. We are home.
Let's go. But just walk in quietly because I don't want to wake them up if they're still asleep. You don't have to walk like you took a dump in your pants. Just walk. Shh. I don't hear any voices. Oh, that tells me they're up. Let's go check it out. I'll stop filming. Be quiet. Yeah, we got you a special breakfast. Did you see my notes? It's on the table. Dunkin' Donuts surprise. You are welcome. I got you some snack and bacon, some hash browns, some of those bagel bite things. And can I get a hug? Do you have good sleep? Me and Sawyer made a video about this and you're in it now. Delicious? All right, give me a
I
hug.
don't like Dunkin' Donuts though anymore, though.
You don't like them anymore?
Mm-mm.
Well, I love you. And with that in
The
mind,
donuts just frosted a lot.
oh yeah. And with that in mind, please subscribe and check out our next video.
Because I think you'll love it a lot.